Okay, look at this fancy thing. Got the selfie stick going. Used it as a tripod last time. That worked out pretty good in the cleaning video, huh? Moving up, YouTube. Anyway, family deserted me. Everybody took off. So back to parts and the bike. Got a lot of parts in. Been cleaning lots of stuff. Primary all cleaned up. Chased all of the threads on that. Started cleaning up on the heads. I'll show you that. So got the heads, got this one done. This one's in process. Not doing anything fancy, just removing the old gaskets. When you pull them off, they leave half of themselves on the surface, so that has to be cleaned off. The carbon, just clean the carbon up a little bit. That'll all come back, but might as well get it all cleaned up while I'm at it. Went to my local granite store in Moonlight and picked up a sink drop off. And then you tape your sandpaper, wet dry sandpaper. I went with 320 and 400 and lap the surface out real good, get it all nice and smooth to accept the new gaskets. I'm gonna go with the 30 thousandths versus the 45s. It will bump my compression a little bit, but with the cams I'm using, that'll be good, which are the S&S 509s. That's those guys right there. Comes in the kit, which will go into the Fueling OE Plus cam plate and the oil pump to go with it. And then got the stock pistons and rings, so keep it at 88. All new guides. Crank is finally at Dark Horse, so we'll get that back hopefully in a couple of weeks. They should be calling me to review everything I want done, and then we'll take everything to Jack's, my local shop here, and have him replace the main bearings for me, because he's got a press and all the fancy tools that need to be done. Have him press the seals in for me. The inner cam bearings, I will be replacing the oil squirters. These spray oil up on the bottom of your piston. Got a little check valve in it, and if you don't at least test them and check them, which I don't have the tools to do that, not something else I want to buy. Jim's, I guess, makes a tool for that. Those check valves can stick open, and if they stick open or stick closed, either way, it's a bad deal. So you don't want them stuck open. They stick open, obviously they're dumping oil into your crankcase, which is no bueno. And if they stick closed, they're not spraying oil in the bottom of your piston, helping keep them cool. Obviously it's an oil-cooled motor, so that's pretty important. The other thing we'll do is take the cylinders to the machine shop here, local machine shop, have them hone them real quick, knock the glaze off of them. Bike's only got about 34,000 on it. Everything looked good in there, so sticking with the stock size pistons, that should all be good to go. Other than that, hopefully we start getting the rest of the parts in and get the crank back, and we start putting this thing back together so I can ride it hopefully a couple times before winter hits, and then come next spring I'll be ready to go for my next big road trip. Get ready, Steve.